Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing a 2020 bullet journal flip through. These are some of my favorite videos to watch on YouTube, so I thought I would do one as well since 2021 is right around the corner. And yeah, so I'm just going to be doing a flip through of my 2020 Bujo, kind of walk you through the themes that I had, why I organized it the way I did, the things I want to change for my next one. And that also means that my setting up my 2021 Bujo video will be coming very, very soon, so keep your eyes ready and open for that. And yeah, let's get started. So first of all, this is my Bujo that I have been using for this year. It is a nice squared shape. I actually got it on a trip to Switzerland, and it is by the brand called Bookbinder, I think. This has been my entire life this year, and it just helps me stay sane and organize myself and not stress about all my tasks. So let's get into it. So first I have the kind of introduction page, and this book belongs to me. My name's Maxine, if you didn't know. And I also have my legend on how I write things inside my book, just so that I can refer back to it when I need to. I'm definitely going to be making some changes for my 2021, but yeah. And I also had my last name here, but I decided to hide it for personal reasons. Next is my also kind of introduction page and year at a glance. So basically I kind of wrote out like how I felt every single month and the general vibe that each month had. So for January I had an okay/good month, February good, okay, good, good, okay, good, 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 whatever. Next is my dimension page. I actually got this idea from the queen herself, Amanda Rachel Lee, and this has been a really, really fun thing to use. Basically, kind of like a run through on how to use it is that the page is divided into different sections, and the dots and lines mean different measurements. So the dots means the page has been divided into quarters. So 1, 2, 3 lines for 4 sections. So let's say I want to do a spread. I just simply refer back to here and count and see how many dots I need to have between each section in order to make it into fourths, if that makes any sense. I will definitely be doing some modifications and explaining it a lot better in my 2021 Plan With Me. So go refer to that when it comes out. And then I just had a simple quote page. I also had some big goals that I wanted to do this year, and I didn't really get to do much of them because 2020 kind of, you know, changed. But basically I wanted to get in shape, stop biting my nails, and like all that stuff. Clearly that didn't happen, but I did do a lot of self-growth within the mind and soul category, so I'm very proud of myself for that. Here I had my year aspirations page, and basically I just had a bunch of doodles that I was going to color in that I didn't actually finish coloring in, of all the stuff that I kind of wanted to focus on this year. So I had cooking, being outside, being creative, reading. I really wanted to learn guitar, but I didn't get to do that this year. I also wanted to focus on Japanese and all that stuff, but overall I mostly focused on cooking this year and being creative. So I guess that's a win-win for that. Next, I had my bucket list, and I basically just put a bunch of random stuff that I wanted to achieve in my life. And one of the big ones ever since I was little was actually publish a book. So I have been working on a little story, and hopefully I can publish it within the next 2 decades. Keep you updated for that. I also wanted to travel to Australia, which is what I was supposed to do this year with my mother, but unfortunately COVID hit, so we were not able to do that. I also want to travel to Japan, and my dream dog is an Australian Shepherd. They are so cute, and I love them so much, and I want one so bad, so that's definitely happening in the future. And I also wanted to have my own business, so we'll see if I get to do that. Next, I also have my reading tracker, so basically I just write all the titles of the books that I have managed to read this year, and surprisingly, I actually have read a lot more than I thought I would. 13. So far I have read 13 books this year. I am planning to finish another book by the end of the month. So basically, The Edible Woman is a book by Margaret Atwood that I had to read for school. Gets a 4 out of 10 for me. It definitely wasn't my style of book, but it was definitely the most interesting out of all the books that we were allowed to choose from, so I had to choose that. Next, I had read We Hunt the Flame, 10 out of 10, so good, cannot wait for the sequel. And then when quarantine hit, I decided to reread the entire Percy Jackson series, and I did, and it was amazing, and I love it, and I cried at the end, as one usually does. And right now I'm currently rereading 6 of Crows, so that's going to fill up the little section here, and yeah, that was my reading tracker for 2020. Next, I decided to compile all my mood trackers into one spread. This wasn't exactly efficient because I kept forgetting to refer back to this since it was not in my month section, so that's definitely going to be changed for my 2021 Bujo. But basically I made my trackers based on the theme that I had each month, so this kind of gives you a sneak peek of the type of themes that I had during the year. I completely forgot to keep track of it during November, and I completely forgot to make it for December. So that's why I'm going to change it for 2021, just because I keep forgetting to do this. So yeah. And then I also had my yearly expenses. Again, didn't really keep track of this because quarantine hit and I haven't really been spending much, but I think overall I maybe spent a total of $100 maximum this year. And now we are embarking in the very first month of 2020. So this theme was actually inspired by Amanda Rachel Lee, again, the queen herself, by the Lanterns theme that she did a while back. I think honestly this is one of my favorite themes I've done this whole entire year. I just think that it just turned out so nice. And I think one of my issues is when I do monthly plan with me's and whatnot, it's just that I feel stressed and I try to rush things, so I don't put as much time and effort as I would for this one. So I think this one turned out best just because I really took my time with it, and I just love all the tiny little details. So we have the January calendar, my habit trackers, first weekly spreads, the reason why I have so many things written is because I was still in high school when this year started, but I graduated that later on. So this definitely changes up throughout the year just because quarantine hit and then I had less stuff to do. But yeah. And then we embark in February. February, I kind of did this mountain thing, and I actually really enjoyed how this looks. March is definitely one of my least favorite months because one, I didn't really use it much because of quarantine, and second, I had a good idea for the theme that I wanted to do. It's this internet MS Paint browser situation, but the way I executed it was not that great. So if I were to redo this theme later on, I would definitely do it a lot better. And then this is when quarantine hit. I actually posted this spread on my Instagram, and I basically just made a quick little spread of things that I could do at home. So just general home activities, learning things, reading, art, video making, other games, Bujo, and watching. And it just kind of helped me stay sane during quarantine because I just had a list of random things I could do. And yeah, it definitely kept me busy. I was also very happy because all of my end of year exams were canceled. So I basically got a free pass on high school, which is amazing. April, another month that I absolutely hate. I don't want to showcase this, but I have to be real with you guys and show the good parts and the bad parts of what a bullet journal can look like. So for April, Animal Crossing had just come out and I had gotten it as well, but I tried to do a bullet journal theme off of it, but my art skills were terrible and I used pencil crayons, which is not my forte. So it just turned out absolutely terrible. And I mean, this turned out okay, but just like everything else is just, it just so yeah, no, we're just going to ignore this theme, and it never ever happened at all. Never. Nope, doesn't exist. And then May was when I started kind of picking myself back up. I was kind of struggling in March and April, kind of figure out like, what the hell am I doing with my life? So May, I decided to keep it simple, but also kind of scrapbooky. So here for the kind of introduction page for May, I did a little sticky note. And basically for this month, my main theme was paper. So I tried to do a lot of paper related things. I tried getting into art journaling, which I really enjoy. I just kind of forget that I do it. So I don't do it as often, but I'll try to definitely make a video about it soon. This is just a spread that I made of me and my best friends. And I actually did these quick one-line art things from a picture that we have together. So there's me in the middle with my best friend Laura and Bella. And this is probably one of my favorite spreads I have ever made. I just love how simple and elegant it is, and it's very professional, and I just love the color scheme of all the papers, and it turned out really great. This is another art journaling thing that I did. I had seen this quote on Instagram and I was like, oh, that's really cute, and then I decided to make a spread about it. So just throughout the month of May, since I had the time, I kind of did a scrapbook like page on each side of my weekly spreads. Next month is June. June is probably one of the months that I enjoyed the most, just because I had recently gotten into pen paling, and pen paling was definitely one of my saviors during quarantine. And my theme for June was pen paling, and I loved it. It was so fun to do. So basically what I had is that I had my main June calendar, kind of like in the shape of like a folded letter, and this was actually really fun to do. And then I had my pen pals' addresses, which I obviously covered up for, safety reasons. And I also wrote out days where I would send out my mail. I didn't really keep track of this. I seem to struggle a lot with keeping track of things, but oh well. This is probably also one of my favorite spreads. I just love how like intricately cute all the little flowers are, and they all look like cute little stamps. And then my birthday month. So July is, apart from January, probably one of my favorite themes I've ever done. It was just so cute and adorable, and I just absolutely loved my color scheme. The two colors that I have here are, one of them is a Milkliner and the other was an actual mildliner, and I decided to do ice cream, and it was really cute. And I decided to make a board of July's best moments. So on my birthday, which is July 6th, I baked a pecan pie as well as like a coffee cake and everything. And then we had a wonderful campfire, and we had our prom night celebration with close friends, which we were safe about for corona reasons and everything, so don't worry about that. And overall, just July's theme was just so cute, and I really enjoyed it. A random little art journal spread that I decided to do. August was definitely an interesting month. Again, wasn't too confident about the theme that I had. I definitely loved the Monstera leaves, but the way I executed it was not great. You can see on the cover page here that I decided to add yellow. It was a mistake. I definitely did not continue that at all during the month. But hey, again, Bujos are about experimenting and trying things and all that stuff. So it's okay to mess up and find out what works and doesn't work for you. And I think I really experienced that during the month of 2020. This was a art journal spread that actually blew up on my Instagram, so definitely go check out my Instagram. But it's just a random like little diary spread that I had written, and it's just people loved it, and I really enjoyed it. But yeah, since it was still quarantine, I had nothing to do. I literally didn't write one single task during this whole entire week. Clearly, I didn't have much to do. Oh, September. So I think my favorite months for 2020 were January, July, and September. September, my theme was mushrooms. Guys, let me tell you, I love mushrooms. I love them. They are so cute. And I think this theme just turned out so incredibly adorable and literally perfect. And just like, look at that. It is so cute. I absolutely loved December. I tried to include these little fairies, kind of inspired by the fairies in Legends of Zelda. But clearly it didn't turn out too great, so I didn't really continue that much. But I think the theme for September was just absolutely perfect. The mushrooms were so cute. I had so much fun making these spreads and just drawing little mushrooms. And I really thought that they would be time consuming, but they really weren't, so that was nice. And then here I had a wonderful little Dutch door spread. Another Dutch door spread. And then we get into October, which I had done a plan with me on my channel for, so go and check that out. The link will be down in the description below. If you haven't seen it, I'll link my entire playlist of the plan with me's that I've done so far, which is October, November, and December. So I won't spend too much time flipping through this since you guys have technically seen most of it so far. This is from another video that I did. I did like a sane life routine, kind of getting my life back together video. And I just had to keep a routine, so I just made a list in order to keep up. November, which again, you guys have seen my plan with me, so you've seen most of it as well. November was actually really fun to do, and I just loved the color scheme, and it was really nice. December, again, plan with me will be down in the description below. And this is my current spread for this week. I still yet have to add the candles just because I've been so busy. I'm actually doing my last week of exams right now. And yeah, they're all due like Friday, but I've done most of them, so yeah. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I have nothing else really in my Bujo. I had a gift list, which I will not show because I don't know if these people are watching this video. And yeah, so I just have just a few little pages left, and I'm going to be planning for my 2021 Bujo in the remaining spreads. I also added a pocket in the back in order to add extra paper from the Dutch door spread that I cut off, as well as just like this list of theme ideas that I've been going through. Sometimes I do them, sometimes I don't. This has been my Bujo for 2020. Overall, I'm pretty happy with my 2020 themes. It definitely has been a wild ride, but it has been really fun to experiment and find my style, see what I'm comfortable with and see what I'm not comfortable with. And this year has been a wild ride for a lot of us, I think. But I definitely have a lot of notes taken on what to do and what not to do for my 2021 Bujo. So I'm super excited to record my 2021 Bujo plan with me. And yeah, that will be out sometime soon. I'm getting my new Bujo for Christmas. I'm also going to do a quick little unboxing when I get it, because it's actually my very first Archer and Olive Bujo, which I'm so excited about. I cannot wait. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this quick little video and see kind of like my style and all the other themes that you guys have not seen me plan with. And yeah, I hope you guys are taking care of yourselves and taking care of your family members. Remember to drink water, go outside and for a walk. Remember to eat 3 meals a day. Remember to take a deep breath, and hey, everything's gonna be okay. Canada actually started vaccinations, so Corona isn't going to be here forever. Please do be mindful of those around you and wear your mask. Wear your mask. Wear a mask. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys probably in 2 weeks, since next week is actually Christmas Day. So I will not be uploading next week, but I will be uploading in 2 weeks, which will be my 2021 Bujo plan with me. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys!